Hi everyone, Alex here. Continue with the Revit from 0 to 100 multi-trade course. Today we'll deal with the north living and enclosed terrace roof structures. We're going to start with the north living room structure. It's located right here. You can see the picture here with the joist that we're going to attach to a certain plane. And we're going to do something very similar for the enclosed terrace, which is located here. And you can see the picture right here on the left. Let's get started now. Now remember, this video is part of a full course. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, go ahead and watch them now. By now, most of you know that I suffer a horrible data loss. It was easily 1,000 hours of hard work, pretty much 100 hours of video content, so it was pretty tough. Still recovering from that. I even thought about stopping and not making any more videos, but I decided that the content is valuable and I'm going to keep going. I am going to slow down a little bit on YouTube though. But if you are one of those who are following the course, I don't want you to have to slow down with me. So I remind you that this content is available completely free at BIMitUp.com. You can sign up for free. And this course, as of now, as of December 2025, is still free. It's not going to be free forever, but for now it's free. So if you want to follow the content over there and finish the course over there, you're more than welcome. In the meantime, I'll leave you with this video. Hi everyone, this is Alex with BIMitUp, where we help you with professional training and coaching in mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection systems, and Autodesk platforms like Revit and AutoCAD MEP. Let's get started. All right, now we can jump into our roof structure for the north living room. And that would be this roof right here. It has some rafters running north-south. You can see those in this picture. And then you can see the wood planks on top. Here you see it with insulation, but what I want to note here is that here there's a beam, and there's a very deep beam. It's 10 inches wide and 20 inches high. 20 inches high to the bottom of the wood planks. And then you see your 2x6 rafters running south-north. Here's a different view looking north, so you can see how they join this beam here. Again, 10 by 20. And then you see the same rafters, and this was just for my reference. So now the enclosed terrace is located here, and we don't have pictures of the structural framing of it because it is closed with gypsum board, but we did have a leak some time ago, and I noticed that it was just rafters, 2x6 rafters, just like this ceiling here. So in Revit, since we're in beam system mode, let's go ahead and try to select this one, see if we can grab it. There it is. And then we do create similar, and now what we want to do is set a work plane. So set work plane. And now we want to pick a plane, and I'm going to pick this roof here. Notice that I'm not picking the bottom one anymore because I learned my lesson, right? So I'm going to pick the top one, and then I'm going to offset just the thickness for the shingles. So I pick here, and now I can pick my lines. So I'm going to pick this line here. I'm actually going to do that from the roof framing. So you're going to pick the inside of this wall. I'm going to pick the inside of the wall here as well. I'm going to pick this line here, and now I'm going to align with the inside of the wall, that original line, and I'm going to do TR to trim from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. I have 2x8s. I don't want 2x8s. I want 2x6s. So 2x6 and 16 inches on center is fine. I'm going to click OK. And that's looking pretty decent. Let's take a look at our 3D view. And that's looking very good. So let's do this one. Actually, since we did this already, we can click here, do create similar. And now we do the same thing. We want to set a plane, set work plane. We want to pick a plane. Okay. And now we want to pick the top of this roof. Perfect. And now we can pick our lines. And I think I prefer doing this from the roof framing plan. So I'm going to pick the inside of this wall. I'm going to pick this line here. I'm going to pick the inside of this wall. And I'm going to pick the center of this beam here. I'm going to do TR from here to here. From here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. I have my 2x6s, which I like, and I have my 16 inches on center, which I like as well. I'm going to click OK, and that's very good. Let's take a look at our 3D view, and that's looking great. Let's take a look at our section to make sure that things are looking good. So let's go to the roof framing plan, grab my section. I'm gonna first take a look at this one. Let's change to wireframe. And these guys are a little bit too high. Remember, we had to lower it, the thickness of the shingles plus the thickness of the wood planks. So if we take a look at our roof structure, just as a reminder, we had the asphalt shingles, 1/4 inch, and then we had the plywood, which was 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch plus 1/4 of an inch is an inch, but that's an inch in this direction, perpendicular to the roof, right? So vertically, it would be, you would have to multiply by the cosine of that angle, but that's too much work. So what I'm going to do is simply come here, try to grab my system here, then go to my section. Here's my structural framing system, and I'm going to move it. As simple as that. I'm going to move it. I need to make sure that I remove constraint, and I want to disjoin, and I'm going to select here and here, and now my system is exactly where I want it. If I go to the 3D view, I mean, it's very hard to see it, but it is in the correct spot. Now we want to do the same thing with this one. So I'm gonna go to my section. I'm gonna grab my system. I'm gonna do move. I want to make sure constraint is unchecked, and I want to disjoin. And I want to grab this point and this point. And now my structural system lives here. You see it? Structural beam system. So very good. Let's go to our 3D view. And this is looking great.